What is up, everybody? Nathan Brooks back with another video, surprise video actually. We have a bunch of new graphics that we have never shown anyone. Y'all have actually seen a couple, but they're revamped and look great. I did all my stuff, got them on boards, finally got them here so I could show y'all. Let's open them up. I have not seen these. I will just now be opening these. Going to be dropping two of them. Since y'all are subbed to the YouTube, y'all, if y'all watch the video, y'all are going to go ahead and see every single one of these. So all these guys that don't watch the YouTube, they ain't going to know until the day they actually come out. So let's get into it. All right, so as y'all see, we got a bunch of boards. So let's just start looking at them, getting our. I've never seen these in person like this, so y'all are actually going to see my live reaction. All I can say is from what I'm seeing so far, they look great. All right, but anyway, let's get into it and start unboxing them. Well, they're already unboxed, but showing them. All right, guys, so for our first one, we have the Outside House Global Skateboards graphic. This is a graphic I made up about 2 years ago. Never really did anything with it. Pretty much just a graphic about everybody trying to look in on your life, thinking that they can see everything on the outside looking in. They know everything going on in your life, far from the truth. And then basically I just want to put a spin on it that the house is inside out because everybody thinks that they can just look in on you. Kind of also goes into the two guys in the back just spying on the dude, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much that one. This is another graphic I think I made 2024 or early 2025, a spider on a bedspread with our Global Skateboards logo. This is actually in a few different prints. There's one with the hieroglyphics, I think it's called, which is this one. There's a few on the website, boardpusher.com, that do not have it. There's a few different versions on the website for that same graphic. We also, okay, so this is a graphic. As a kid, and even now, I don't like spiders. If you guys follow my fish page, then y'all have probably seen that I let that jumping spider crawl me. Those are like the only ones I can deal with. I can't stand spiders, and growing up, I used to have nightmares of spiders all the time. I've woke up and there's been spiders in my bed that I've killed. I've been bit by spiders. I just cannot stand spiders, which is kind of ironic because a lot of my graphics have spiders on them. I think spiders are an amazing graphic to do, and I think they look great. I love spider graphics, but just spiders I cannot stand. So that basically is that one. With the hieroglyphic one, you can't really see like the cutout, but this is an actual image, and you can tell it's a wall, and then it's the bed, other spiders. So if you guys check them out on the website, the other variants I did, you can see that, and they don't have the hieroglyphics on them. But anyway, so that's that one. Let's get into some of the other. We'll go ahead and do this one because this is another one that is hieroglyphics and also not hieroglyphics that you can find on the website. This is one that I made kind of personal. I kind of go about this stuff because I'm really big into country music and just music in general, but a lot of music talks about people's personal lives, and that's what I kind of do with these graphics to a point. Now obviously a lot of them are just things I think of or make up, but I always like to make sure that y'all know which ones are actually personal to me. And this is kind of a personal one. So I'm a single guy, been through the whole relationship things, and just nothing's ever worked out. for me personally. So hopefully one day those things will start to work out. But you know, and I don't really have people in my mind whenever I make this kind of stuff. And this goes beyond relationships for me. So not like even dating, but just like friendships and stuff. I've just been stabbed in the back a lot by people. So I kind of made this. It's a man in a jungle, if you can see it. And he's looking at a cardboard cutout of a woman, and he thinks that she's real. But as you can see, there's a king cobra in the back because, you know, people will snake you. They're a snake in the grass. So a lot of times I've had that in my life. Just you think people are for you and they do you so good, but they're actually a snake in the grass. So deal with that situation all the time. So it's unfortunate, but it's just a part of real life. So you just got to move on, keep going forward. So that is basically why I made that one. And the reason why she is a cardboard cutout and not just a woman being controlled by a snake, the snake is like when he gets close enough, he's going to come out and bite him pretty much. But the cardboard cutout is just to signify that you think people are real, but in the end, a lot of people are just fake. For our next one that we're going to show, this is our Piranha Tamer deck. So I don't know how well you can see it, but let's just rip this off. So this one is kind of a play on my lifestyle outside of skateboarding. If you guys follow it, which I know some of y'all do, I always talk about my fish. So I'm a big fish keeper, and I've owned piranhas, and I actually have one right now. So go check that out. Fish Daddy 2002, my Nate B Aquatic stuff. So go check out that. This is kind of a play on that, just a guy in the river, I guess in Africa or wherever. He is taming piranhas. So like basically, you know, I own piranhas, so he's just kind of like, instead of taming a horse, he's taming piranhas. So pretty much what that one is. Kind of cool. I don't know how well y'all can really see it. Okay, so there's that one. This is probably going to be the last drop. Just a little board pusher sticker. This is probably going to be one of the last drops out of all these that I make, because I really want to drop some of these. And this one, the cardboard cutout one, is getting released on the 29th of July. So, and even though, guys, they're already on the website, I just call it released whenever I actually post them on my social medias. So even though y'all are seeing these, they're technically not released until I say they are. Now you guys can go buy these right now on Board Pusher. So I mean, they technically are released, but in my eyes, because I know whenever I make a video, not everybody is going to go to Board Pusher and look at them. So I just consider them, because you know, there's graphics on there that nobody's seen, like these. And just because I say go look on Board Pusher doesn't mean people do. So there's a lot of graphics on there that they haven't seen, and they only see them whenever I post them. And then they're like, oh, I might want that one. But anyway, so if you guys have followed me, you guys know that I am a part of Alien Skate Co. They made my first graphic. I made another one that they end up using. It's my alien riding a deer through the woods. Well, I decided that I was going to make my own graphic with that, and aliens are all the time considered hunting cows, UFOs and whatnot. So I made our Global Skateboards Cow Hunter deck. I don't know if y'all can see them. Cows in the back, got Cow Hunter down here, all that global. Got the cow getting took up by the UFO. So I just made that graphic for Alien Skate Co, and that was the play on it because they're called Alien Skate Co. So I wanted to make a graphic with aliens. So, and I've always loved Alien Workshop and all that stuff. I have an Alien Workshop board, one of my favorites I've ever skated. So I wanted to do that, and then I wanted to kind of get that graphic, make my own. There is going to be, in the future, I don't know when, I'm still working on them, but there is going to be a series that involves another variant of graphic for that. And there is also more this same graphic on different backgrounds and stuff, different fonts for Global and Cow Hunter on Board Pusher. So it's not just that one. Go check those out. And now, guys, for the two that I have been waiting for the most is the two graphics. Now, I have the sketch design that y'all have seen a long time ago. The first ever graphics that we ever made back in 2024. These are the first two official graphics that we have ever made. My best friend's little sister made one, and she did it for me. Then I made one for the same graphic that you guys have seen over and over. I skated it forever. It is our, we'll show this one first because it was the first one that ever come out. It is our Global Skateboards Widow Shark deck. The only difference is, guys, is it's just not filling up the whole deck. We're going to get to that again to when we can, but there's just some things you have to work out and all that stuff. So it's just, for certain graphics, doing it like this is just better. So now the only difference is we revamped it. Same exact graphic with the spider coming down with the shark, but now we got Global Skateboards written in spider webs. And if you guys can see it, there are little baby spiders all throughout that. So this is the same graphic that she made for me, but I went in and revamped it to where it says Global Skateboards with the spiders all across. So I love that graphic. That is very near and dear to my heart. That is our first ever Global Skateboards graphic before Global ever became a thing. In my head, it was always Global, but to y'all, it wasn't, obviously. But so now for this next one is my all-time favorite that we have ever made. I've posted it, all that stuff. I love this graphic. I think it is sick. Like I said, I revamped it again and it looks even better. And basically the way that this graphic came about was the same thing, the shark and the spider. But I was just working through some stuff. I took that graphic, started making things on my own. Wanted to get it like legit in my own way, and it worked. And I was generating some stuff, working on some stuff online and whatnot, and we came up back in 2024. No, this was in 2025. So like just a little over a year ago, we got the Global Skateboards Shark Widow Shark. Same one, but now we got Global Skateboards written in a water font with another fish down here that's caught in webs kind of under the water. I don't know how well y'all can see that. And then we got more spider webs, the moon kind of looking, it's kind of a moon planet, not moon looking thing. Then of course we have our Global Skateboards logo. But anyway, guys, so we will be releasing today Piranha Tamer, and go ahead and give y'all a little rundown. We'll be releasing Piranha Tamer and Outside House today. And obviously, guys, like I said, since you guys are on the YouTube, that's a lot more effort to sit and watch a long form video. Y'all have access to all these. Everybody has access to these right now, but y'all are the ones that know about them before they get posted days from now. This one will be released on the 29th of July. I have not figured out a date that I'm going to release. So like I was saying, my video got interrupted. I haven't figured out a release date for this one, but we will keep y'all updated. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of these actually that are on the website that are different backgrounds, fonts, just different colors. So go check them out. There's like a pink bed pillow with the graphic with the spider. These will be released sometime in August. I don't want to clutter all these. And then this one will be released sometime in August. I'll probably release that one. No, I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I don't want to bombard everyone with all these brand new graphics all the time. But these are graphics that I've been working on over the past like 2 years. So that's why it kind of seems like we've always got some. And then there's some I'm just now working on. And there are some that y'all have never seen yet that have not even been on a skateboard yet that will be releasing very soon. I've got series dropping. I've got other stuff that is not skate decks dropping. So that will be. And I can't wait for y'all to see that. Once again, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Global Skateboards would not be possible without the support that you guys have gave me. It's insane. I appreciate it so much. Peace.